everybody, welcome to this short video tutorial. Today we're going to have a go at coding the alpha battle. I've already downloaded the starter code and I've saved it in a project folder called alpha battle. Here it is. But when I run the file in my web browser, it doesn't work. Okay, it just kind of hangs with this loading sign. Okay, now the reason for that is in the alpha battle file, we're trying to load some sound files, which I'm getting from a Google site, okay? And my web browser, for some reason, cannot load those files. What I need is a web server on my computer to load those files. I don't have a web server, okay? How can I get a web server onto my computer? Well, the trick is to use a virtual web server, and that's what we're going to look at in this video tutorial. So what we're going to do is open up our terminal, and let's look at a simple terminal command, pwd, which says print working directory, which means which folder am I in at the moment. I'm in users Blofeld Watson J folder at the moment. Now, where is this file? Well, let's go and get some info. This file is in users Blofeld Watson J documents P5 alpha battle. And there it is. There's the file. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change directory using the cd command, cd space. So I'm in Blofeld Watson J. I want to go to Documents, CD Documents, and then I want to go into P5, and then I want to go into the Alpha Battle folder. There, that's the folder that I want to go to. So change directory to the Alpha Battle folder. Let's do that. PWD to see where we are. Yep. I've gone from users to Blofeld Watson J to documents to P5. I'm now in the alpha battle folder. And in this folder, there is a file called lessonalpha.html. That's the file that I want my virtual server to run. So now we need to create a virtual server. Well, this is how to do it. What I'm going to do from the folder that I'm in is, actually, I have the code somewhere. I'm using the up and down arrow keys on my keyboard to scroll through commands that I've already been writing into the terminal. And this is the one that I want. Python 3 space -m space http.server space 8000. That ridiculous line of code is hopefully going to start a virtual server for us. Now, to test if that worked, let's go to a new tab. I'm going to type in localhost 8000. And let's do that. Ooh, can't be reached. I'll tell you what, it's not localhost /8000, it's localhost :8000. That will take me to whatever's in the current directory that my terminal is in. Do you remember we changed directory to the alpha battle folder? That's where we are at the moment. So when I start my server is already in the directory that I want to play in. So if I click this, yay, it works. Whoa, and the sounds are working. And look, I'm now running this file through a virtual server. See if you can figure out how to do it and get the starter code running.